You guys have got to tell me why Konar hates me. What is up, cool kids club? This is Joey here with VideosJoey videos, and this is episode 25 of our old school Runescape Ironman series. Guys, I still love this series. Again, it's been so fun now that we've come back to it. If you watched the last episode, you saw us make lots of gains. One of those gains was with Slayer. And on our 40th task, Konar asked us to do Bronze Dragon. Now, we've already skipped a lot of tasks for Konar. We really have. And the whole point was us to get 300 points so we could get broader fletching. So I decided we are actually going to try this Bronze Dragon task. And of course, it's in the absolute worst place, the Brim Haven dungeon. It's fine, we'll do it, no big deal. So here we are with range this time. We might switch it up a little bit. It's not that long of a task. Hopefully we can get through it. Okay, range still sucks against these dragons. We went ahead and switched to melee. Let's see how we can do. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills on this task on one trip. We can do this. Another trip down, and is that 10 dragon bones I see in my inventory? Wow, I am getting so good at this. Dragon dagger for the win. We are going to be able to finish this task no problem. Quick break from the task to do some high alching and get some cheese potatoes. Look at that. From this task, we've gotten over 16,000 from drops. I know that doesn't sound like that much, but it'll be really helpful getting us some broad arrow tips once we finish up this task. Okay guys, here we are with our final kill, and look at that, 90 Slayer points. 320 points total. That's the perfect amount to get us broader fletching. Back to Konar, and task number 41 is jellies in the catacombs of Corinne. Shouldn't be a problem, we are so good. Here we go guys, broader fletching. Nobody will ever be able to tell me I can't hit the broadside of a barn ever again. Okay, so I promised you guys broader fletching, but in order to actually fletch arrows, we need 52 fletching, and we are several levels away, so let's go ahead and fletch up some wood. We're gonna get some bows. Bow nose. Okay, we keep moving places on these clips because fletching is boring, and I hate it, but we're at level 48 fletching after doing a decent bit of willow longbows. Okay, now we're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. Level 41 crafting, we can make a hard leather shield, and we have more bowstring to help our fletching level. We need a bronze nail specifically to make our shields, and there we go. It's not a huge increase, but it will help our range accuracy at least a little bit. And now we are back to cutting up more willow logs into more willow long bows. Level 50 fletching. Not too bad. Notice also that we are level 52 wood cutting. That's not going to last for long. Look at that, level 55 wood cutting. I told you guys 52 wasn't going to last for long. You know what's better than 55 wood cutting? Level 60 wood cutting. That's what I'm talking about. We can now cut yew logs, and we have plenty of logs to get our fletching level up. It's a win, win, win. What's the third win? Look at that. 4,000 imbued bark from forestry. With 60 wood cutting, we can do something really cool, which is come into the wood cutting guild for the first time, and we can finally replace our shitty ass mithril axe with a rune one. Definitely worth the money. Also in the wood cutting guild, there is a sawmill, which means let's go ahead and turn a few of these oak logs that we're cutting into oak planks. That'll help with our construction later on. Also in the wood cutting guild, we can worship at this little egg altar, and look at that, level 50 prayer and a few extra bird's nest. Our wood cutting break was fun, but now it's time to get back to fletching. Here we go, cutting up some willow logs, and look at that, level 52 fletching. You know what that means? It's time to make some broader arrows. Look at that experience drop from broader arrows. This is why Ironman used them so much to get their fletching EXP up. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money to get all the way up to level 55 with broader arrows, or even up to level 69, which is what we need for our rune crossbow. But here we go, cutting some more logs, and we hit 55 fletching, which means we can finally make some broad bolts, get a little bit more experience points, and actually get a useful piece of ammunition that we will use with our rune crossbow, probably basically to the end of the game. After all that fletching, we're not even going to use any of the things we just made. We are going to instead come back to the catacombs of Corinne, get back to some Slayer, killing these jellies with our bone crossbow. We'll get to the rune crossbow one day, but it's going to take some time. We're either going to have to go to the wilderness or get our fletching up a whole bunch. I figured out how to use this little bit of water as a safe spot, and look at that. Mithril boots was our drop. Still 164 jellies to go, which means we got that mithril boots real fast. I'd like to show off our inventory real fast. Look at that, 2 rune kite shields, both over 32k, and look at that, a brimstone key as well. While killing the jellies, we hit 50 range, which means it's a perfect time to get our Ava's attractor up to an Ava's accumulator, and makes a pretty big difference. We'll get a assembler once we finish Dragon Slayer 2. I thought our quick Slayer break was a perfect chance to go ahead and open up our brimstone key. Looks like monkfish, which isn't super great, but look at that, we've opened it 10 times. I think that's pretty cool with us being still pretty low level. While we're here, let's also go ahead and spend all of our money on some more broad arrow tips. Let's go ahead and get that fletching level up, mother trucker. Okay, back to jellies. We're still only like 50 kills in, and we just got our 3rd kite shield and our 2nd brimstone key. Just get the drop, guys. Just get better like me. We are at our last kill of the task, and look at that. We are at level 56 range, which I think is great. And we got 23,000 Slayer experience on this task. 41 down, only like 500 tasks more to go. We actually got 4 kite shields on that task, which are each worth about 32k apiece, and we also got a whole bunch of other items. Once we high out all of that, look at that, it's over 180,000 GP from that task alone, which again is a whole bunch since we're still at a pretty low level. Back tutorial for a Slayer task so we can get enough points for bigger and badder before we do another Konar task. Minotaurs, done, that was easy. Next is 24 bats, also done, also easy. 25 monkeys, and then 15 banshees. Next we have 17 cave crawlers, and then 28 ghosts. I know point boosting is a little bit lame, but I promise you we're almost done and it'll be worth it. Our last tutorial task, probably forever, is cows, and now we can get back to Konar and do a real task. 156 greater demons, task number 50. Once we're finished with this, we'll be able to unlock bigger and badder and be able to face bigger and badder enemies. While we were here, I went ahead and used our brimstone key and we got some swordfish, not too bad. I also realized that we're level 58 Slayer, which is pretty awesome. That means we can get some cave horrors, but we have to do some quests before that. We'll probably work on those quest requirements next episode. Okay, I know I promised that this was going to be a real task, but we're really just too good. Greater demons were really easy. We got through this no problem. We did get a rune full helm, which is pretty nice, but this task is over as well. That's 50 tasks. That's 270 Slayer points. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Neve, the other hot Slayer masker. 38 Iron Dragons is not what I would love to see, I'm not gonna lie, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can look at the rewards and go ahead and figure out how to unlock bigger and badder. There it is, bigger and badder. Okay, we have that confirmed, and we're gonna go ahead and cancel this task. I don't want to do Iron Dragons. Instead, we're gonna get another task, Steel Dragons. Why do you hate me so much? But there goes all of our extra points, but that's fine. Let's get one more assignment. 177 Bloodveld. Okay, they have a bigger variant. That's a perfect task. Let's go. Guess who's a dum-dum? This guy, that's alright. I forgot to film anything for our outro, which means you get to see my beautiful face and my super fun blue hair this morning. We just got our Slayer task. That's awesome. Next episode, we might do it. We might do some other stuff. I got some cool things planned. You'll have to wait and see. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I really, 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 really do appreciate it. You should be able to see on the screen now our next video popping up or our playlist. That's going to be awesome. Thanks. Bye.